Dope.
Yo, what's the deal? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Cartier. You on Cartier World today. We got another reaction video, bro. Need y'all to like, comment, sub up, man. Like, comment, sub up. Show some love, bro. Start that dialogue up, man. I see y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all been doing y'all thing, running them numbers up, man. Salute to y'all. We just trying to grow this. We trying to grow this channel, man. Straight up, man. We on a mission to 5,000 subs. So we need 5K subs. Let's get to 5K subs. Keep running it up. Man, y'all been doing y'all thing though. Salute to y'all. Today, we got a special one, man. G-Dep. G-Dep is a Bad Boy affiliate, former Bad Boy Records artist. He breaks his silence after being in prison for 13 years for taking a man's life in 1993. It might be 14 years he was locked up, but yeah, in 93, bro, we gonna see what G-Dep talking about, what he been going through. You know, someone who was around Bad Boy and Diddy. We want to know, you know what I'm saying? We trying to get an insight of who Diddy is and his moral compass as a person. We breaking this down. We want to know what's gonna happen to Diddy. We want to know everything as much as we can about the hip hop mogul for historical purposes, and just cause the streets want to know, nigga. So let's tap in.
How you on the platform, man?
Yo, man, happy to be here. Happy to be here. Oh, for real, man.
Mm.
It's an honor.
Hey, it's an honor for me to have you on the platform, man.
Likewise, bro. You already know.
Welcome home, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. It's good to be. It's good to be back.
Mm.
How it feels to be a free man?
Oh man, it feels good, man. The air is different on this side. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's more wind blowing. You know what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah, man. What
Uh,
surprised you since you been home? I know it got to be a lot of stuff you got to get used to, man.
I don't know. I would have to say, just the technology. You know, is everything is so instant. Being able to, do a lot of the stuff on the phones and, what I'm saying, and just, being able to, you know, pay for stuff in the store with the phone and the the
Mm.
the 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 mopeds and scooters riding around everywhere.
This nigga antique. He didn't call it the Lime scooters and the Uber scooters mopeds. Nigga, he's a whole antique, man. Man, that incarceration to do that to you, bro. He talking about Apple Pay. He don't even know the names. Apple Pay, Google Pay. But yeah, bro, he did 14 of them things. So, hopefully this brother can get adjusted and acclimated to what life is now.
You know what I mean? You look, it's ill, man. Yeah, man. The people kind of change, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like the 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 also like the construction, like how things look different. Like a lot of this stuff is looking like downtown Chicago now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm.
buildings is just high skyscrapers. When I left, a lot of the stuff was, just warehouses and empty things that sit for rent. Call this number and like I come back, you got fully developed. You know what I mean? Complexes. Like I'm like, wow, man, I've been going a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for the most part, I could say that's the most surprising to me that stuck out. You know what I mean?
Since you've been out, what's been the most challenging for you?
The most challenging would be probably getting learning how to pay for stuff with this Google Pay app. I don't know what the I don't know what I got that money in there and it's just stuck in there, man. I don't know how to get it out, how to pay with it. Like it's probably like my
He
bane right now,
clueless.
man.
Yeah, man, a lot done changed. You was locked up for like 13 years, right?
Yeah, man, I was in there. I was in there for around 13 and a half around something like that.
Yes, indeed. So with that being said, let's get right into it, man. For the people who that's not familiar with your story, can you go back to November 1993, and detail the incident that led you to go to
Damn.
prison?
Well, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, what happened, I turned myself in. Uh,
Oh shit. It's about to get real, man. He probably like, damn, I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying? I gotta go back to this moment. Every time he replay this moment in his head, it's probably hella traumatic. But hey, yeah, he turned himself in. He you know what I'm saying? Most niggas run or catch me if you can, gotta get caught. He turned himself in.
in 2010 for something that happened. I killed a man in
Mm.
2000, excuse me, in 1999. And it had, excuse me, 1993. You know, and
Oh shit. This nigga you turned yourself in for a 93 murder in 2000. So you was that nigga was on his feet for a minute, traveling, moving around. He probably damn near would have got away with it. Wait. Hold on. My fault. We got the years wrong. In 2010, he turned himself in for a murder he did in 93. Golly. What would make him do something like that?
so you know, I was out, out at night, I doing, the wrong thing, you know what I'm saying? Young, just doing what I thought, I was doing, you know what I'm saying? Tried to, rob the guy and, things went wrong. The
Mm.
guy got shot, I shot him, you know what I mean? And years went by, you know what I mean? I didn't know what had happened to the guy. And after some years and some introspect, in order to, to restore balance to my life and the life of someone, you know, someone's family and things of that nature. I wanted to, just turn myself in and then see
Wow.
actually what happened, you know, and I was, you know, willing to, put myself on the line if, whether or not he passed on or not. I just, I needed to get that off of my mind, off of my heart.
Wow. So this you telling this nigga's Jesus Christ. So you telling me he has so much conviction inside and he couldn't sleep at night. He wrestling with himself, his moral compass. He's like, I'm a human that affected me. I was worried about his family. Man, I just couldn't find balance in my life. So wow, he turned himself in. Nigga, I would have been gone. I ain't turning nothing in, homie. It's over with. Nigga, shame on him. Hell, I just, I become a whole new person or something. But to turn yourself in, yeah, bro. Morally, does that make him a good person?
You know, the spirit moved me to turn myself in. I went to the precinct and I told them, everything that, that happened that night. And and they wound up, saying that, what I thought happened, actually did. So, you know, here I am 13 years later, man.
Mm.
How was you able to cope with that for all them years? Because it sounds like it was hard for you to live with that burden.
It was, as I got older, it became harder and harder to shake.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Hi, my name is Tanya. I'm 42 years young and I got Botox Cosmetic. I got treatment in my forehead.
So I just started doing anything I could do to keep my mind off it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
You know, you know, pleasure, drugs. You know what I'm saying? Just blatant, you know, forgetfulness. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
I always, it always,
He was crashing out in a sense, nigga. He off them drugs. He couldn't find no peace, man. And, hey, man, peace is priceless, bro. That's something you can't pay for, man. If that's how he really felt, I wouldn't have did no shit like that. But hey, that nigga turned himself in. That's an honorable dude right there. He was convicted about what he did, and he ain't feel right about it. And he did his time or whatever. But man, he learned from his mistake. You know what I'm saying? That's wild.
came back around to the fact that, I was living a certain life that I felt was, a blessing. So, me living, my life with my children, my family,
Mm.
for the most part, you know how life will wake you up in the morning and show you how beautiful it is, and it would always get back to me like, man, this man, he might have had a family, he might have had children, he might have had, what I'm saying, all of the things that I'm partaking in. So, it became more and more apparent that I had did something wrong. You know what I mean?
Did you confide to anybody about what you did, or you kept it to yourself?
Nah, I mean, as far as the situation, nah, I mean, nobody knew about that per se. You know what I mean? Like,
Hell no.
except for family, I had told them a little bit before that. I started really coming to a point where it was feeling like that was what I needed to do. So I confided in a couple of family members. Listen, I did something a while ago that I don't, I feel a way about, and I really need to bring this to, some closure. I'm thinking about, maybe turning myself in. What do you think? You know
Mm.
what I mean? And they were like, they took
I'd have told that nigga you done lost your mind, boy. You best to take that to the grave with you. You better cope with however you gonna cope with, but turn yourself in, man. That's crazy. That's why I say it's an honorable dude. Shout out to you, bro. Real talk. Cause I could never.
they told me, they gave me their opinions. I really wanted somebody to say, yo, listen, man, that didn't happen. Don't worry about it. You were dreaming. You know what I'm saying? I wanted, you know what I mean? Don't worry. What are you saying? I was with you that night. You were. That's not what happened. We were, you know what I mean? It was, but that's not what happened. I knew what happened. So, after a while, like I said, nobody knew that I was gonna turn myself in. You
Mm.
know what I mean? That night, I just went and did that.
Yeah, I know that had to feel good to get that burden off your shoulders.
Yeah, it actually did, man. You
That
know,
nigga a nut.
at that point, you feel, it's like, it's not in your hands anymore. It's all for you. It was never in my hands. It was always gonna be what it was gonna be. But at that point, it wasn't my burden alone, to bear. Like, it was something that I was gonna get, you know, uh, resolved somewhat, so to speak. I still got to deal with what I've done. You know what I mean? But it's different now, though. You know what I mean? Because it's not a secret.
Mm.
When you was in prison, did regret cross your mind about turning yourself in?
I mean, honestly, I can't say it did. Like, I really felt like, you know,
Come on, bro. Be real. It ain't you ain't never like, why did I do this stupid shit? Why did I turn myself in? That's natural. Even if you don't feel like it was stupid, it could have crossed your mind at some point, like, why did I this? Maybe I shouldn't have did this. That's just natural human instinct.
like, because I always saw nothing but affirmation for that. You know what I mean? Like, I started getting stronger. I started, getting, more, people in my life that I was disconnected with. I was getting these connections back.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I was starting to, I was able to, stop a lot of things that I was doing that was detrimental to myself. I stopped smoking, stopped, getting high and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, I saw that, that really was, what I'm saying, something that I needed to do. So it was affirmation to me, man. Things were just coming into my life that was just, it was undeniable. So, don't get me wrong, like I had my days, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, yo, wow, this is, yeah, yeah, I'm in jail. You know what I mean? And like, yo, it's not really a game, you know what I mean? But it was always, something that would bring me back and make me realize that, I did the right thing.
Mm. Yeah, hey man, hey bro, shout out to you, man, doing that shit. Real talk, you know what I'm saying? you felt like you did the right thing and you got that off your chest, man. You've come to some peace with it. I wouldn't have did no shit like that. But hey man, shout out to you, bro. You did what a lot of people wouldn't do. Man, hopefully you gained everything you wanted and desired from that situation, bro. Hey, keep moving forward, keep going, man. At least now you got a clear head, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Would y'all turn yourself in? Y'all think he did the right thing or what, bro? It's Cartier. You want Cartier World?